For 3 years, the staff at this nursery have to nurture the seedlings carefully until they're strong enough to survive on their own in the hot soil of the desert. The people who live here in the Louga region are working to stop the relentless advance of the Sahara. Senegal's government has passed stringent laws to help protect the newly greened areas.
The population here is only allowed to cut down trees to build housing, and the authorities are very strict about ensuring that only dead wood is cut. Wood that's green, that's still living, can't be harvested. But despite the ban, people still regularly help themselves to firewood after dark.
The Senegalese government has now fenced in large parts of the region to keep out cows and goats. Long term, it says, trees and grass are the only way to fight climate change. The country is participating in the Great Green Wall project.
The project got its start in Senegal back in 2008. It's an initiative that's now supported by many of the African nations that border on the Sahara. In Senegal, we're planting almost 550 square kilometers of trees. So far, we've finished about 150 of that.
11 countries are now working on the Great Green Wall project, which stretches over 7,700 kilometers in all, from Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east.
There are two really major problems. The first is the expense of the fencing itself. Out here it costs around 3,000 euros to set up 1 kilometer of fence. And the second problem is water. The seedlings and saplings need to get enough of it, but the women also need water for their gardens.
In the village of Koili Alpha, the number of jobs at the nursery and in gardening has grown. The women here now plant beans, squash, and potatoes in the desert. The government is helping by drilling wells, some 200 meters deep.
This project has brought many benefits. Like our children now spend more time with their fathers. The men used to be out with the herds for days at a time, looking for food and water. Now everything is here. We have houses, a school, and the produce we grow keeps us healthy. And that's good because there are no doctors here.
The village is receiving important visitors today. Along with a government representative, a UN delegation is in town. The UN is supporting the project in cooperation with the European Union and World Bank.
If you want to fight climate change, if you want to fight against soil degradation, because there is soil degradation here, you need to have these kind of conservative approaches. You need to think in terms of agroecology, to use less fertilizer, less pesticides.
So far, the people of Koili Alpha are just happy that they're profiting from the model project, and they hope that Senegal's government will continue to pump water and money into their village.